Hi there, boys and girls, and welcome back to Conquering Math, where it all adds up. Today we will be going over the independent practice solutions for the absolute value lesson. Remember that you can pause or rewind this video as necessary to help you understand the problems. Let's dive on in. Independent practice number 1. Use a number line to find the absolute value of the number. A. The absolute value of 4. B. The absolute value of -10. Now is a good time to pause this video and work on this problem if you have not done so already. For part A, we needed to find the absolute value of 4. We can start with a number line and then graph the point 4. We notice that this is 4 units to the right of the number 0. So the absolute value of 4 is 4, because 4 is 4 units away from 0. For part B, we need to find the absolute value of -10. Draw the number line and graph the point. We notice that -10 is 10 units to the left of 0. So the absolute value of -10 is 10, because -10 is 10 units away from 0. Independent practice number 2. Use a number line to find the absolute value of the number. Part A. The absolute value of -2.5. Part B. The absolute value of -0.25. Now is a good time to pause this video and work on this problem if you have not done so already. In order to find the absolute value of -2.5, we'll start by drawing a number line and then graphing the point. Then we can count the distance to 0. And we see that the absolute value of -2.5 is 2.5 because it is 2.5 units away from 0. Now for part B, we need to find the absolute value of -0.25. Draw the number line and plot the point. We notice that this is 0.25 units away from 0, so the absolute value of -0.25 is 0.25. Independent practice number 3. Use a number line to compare the two values. For part A, we have the absolute value of 4 and the absolute value of -2. For part B, we have the absolute value of -3.5 and the absolute value of 3.5. Now is a good time to pause this video and work on this problem if you have not done so already. For part A, we need to find the absolute value of 4 and the absolute value of -2 and then compare them. We can start by drawing a number line and plotting the 2 points. We notice that -2 is 2 units to the left of 0, while 4 is 4 units to the right of 0. This shows us that 4 is farther away from 0 than -2. So the absolute value of 4 is greater than the absolute value of -2. Now for part B. Once again, we can draw a number line and plot our 2 points at 3.5 and -3.5. Now we find the distance to 0, and we see that both of these numbers are 3.5 units away from 0. So the absolute value of -3.5 equals the absolute value of 3.5. They are both 3.5 units from 0. Independent practice number 4. Try to find these absolute values without using a number line. A. The absolute value of -7.5. B. The absolute value of 6. C. The absolute value of -18. Remember, the absolute value of a number is always equal to the magnitude of the number because absolute value doesn't care about direction. In other words, absolute value doesn't care about positive or negative. Now is a good time to pause this video and work on this problem if you have not done so already. Let's start by looking at part A. The absolute value of -7.5 is 7.5 because it is 7.5 units away from 0 on a number line. Now part B. The absolute value of 6 is 6 because it is 6 units away from 0 on a number line. And finally, part C. The absolute value of negative 18 is 18, because it is 18 units away from 0 on a number line. Independent practice number 5. Use absolute value to solve the following problem. Jamie and Christian are both swimming towards a dock. Jamie is 37 feet to the left of the dock. Christian is 39 feet to the right of the dock. Which boy is closer to the dock? Hint: imagine that the dock is at 0 on a number line. Now is a good time to pause this video and work on this problem if you have not done so already. The first thing we should do is write down the boys' names on our list. Then we should write each boy's current position. Jamie is at negative 37 feet, and Christian is at positive 39 feet. You can visualize this by using a number line if you need to. Next, we need to find the absolute values. The absolute value of negative 37 is 37, and the absolute value of 39 is 39. So, we can see that Jamie is closer to the dock because he is only 37 feet away, while Christian is 39 feet away. Remember that you can pause and rewind this video as many times as necessary until you understand the process. Thanks for watching this episode of Conquering Math, where it all adds up. I'll see you next time.